The Metaphysical Life-Saving Road of the Sick Seedling. Chapter 1, The Poor Baby, The Beginning of Rebirth. The heroine Lin Zhuanghan was reborn. In her last life, she was the eldest lady of the Lin family, a famous family in the capital, but because of her weak body, she had a bad fate, and she died at the age of 20. In this life, she was left at the gate of a deserted Taoist temple on the outskirts of the city, dying. Her skin was as pale as paper, she gasped in 3 steps, and coughed up blood. Luckily, she woke up to find that she had a mysterious metaphysical life-saving system in her body. The system will send tasks that will increase the lifespan once completed. Since then, Lin Zhuanghan has embarked on a road with a strong desire to survive. Chapter 2 The Metaphysical Life-Saving System, 3 steps and 1 breath won't fall. Lin Zhuanghan's first mission is to tell the fortune of a businessman who is about to die. She carefully pondered the 8 characters and instructed the merchants to change the travel time and avoid the deadly disaster. The mission is complete, and the life bar rises slightly. Next, she visits the mountains and excavates a cursed ancient corpse to relieve its resentment. Every task is accompanied by huge risks, but Lin Zhuanghan is willing to do it, because only by living can there be a future. Chapter 3 The Identity of a Wealthy Family Who Was Disliked. When he was 10 years old, Lin Zhuanghan's biological parents appeared. They claim that Lin Zhuanghan is the daughter of a wealthy family who was wronged. However, the parents already have another biological daughter, and they ignore her, and only want her to be listed in the name of the uncle. In the uncle's house, there is also a younger brother Xiang Chen, who is a stranger to her, and said with disgust, "Get out, you are not my sister." Lin Zhuanghan faced the indifference of his relatives, and his heart was like water. Chapter 4 The Battle of Wits and Courage with Xiang Chen. Xiang Chen often bullied Lin Zhuanghan, and even tried to get her to leave her uncle's house. But Lin Zhuanghan relied on the metaphysical insight given by the system to predict and crack Xiang Chen's little tricks. Once, Xiang Chen set a trap to get her expelled from the house, but Lin Zhuanghan rebelled against the army, which made Xiang Chen annoyed. The two kept bickering, but unconsciously gave birth to a trace of wonderful feelings. Chapter 5 The Secrets of Sickness and Metaphysics. Lin Zhuanghan's body was still weak, but the metaphysical life-saving system gave her invaluable support. She discovered that the power of metaphysics can not only increase lifespan, but also affect the direction of fate. By chance, she noticed that the source of the system did not seem to be ordinary, but from a mysterious ancient sect. She is determined to lift the fog and find the truth. Chapter 6 A Vision in the Mountains, The Mysterious Sect Appears. Lin Zhuanghan received the task and went to the mountains to find the lost relics of the mysterious sect. There, she met a group of cultivators who also possessed supernatural abilities, who, like her, relied on metaphysics to sustain their lives. Behind the sect, there is a legend about the rewriting of fate and reincarnation. Lin Zhuanghan and his new friends begin to explore the origin of fate. Chapter 7 System Changes, The Cost of Life. As the lifespan increases, the system begins to show bizarre side effects. Lin Zhuanghan found that every time he completed a task, not only his life was restored, but there would also be a period of past memory awakening, sometimes painful, sometimes apocalyptic. She was shocked to realize that this was not only a life-saving system, but also an opportunity for soul salvation. Chapter 8 Xiang Chen's Secrets and Cooperation. Xiang Chen secretly changed his opinion of Lin Zhuanghan, revealing that he was actually carrying the family's unknown secrets. He also has a special talent for perceiving future fragments. The two decide to join forces to deal with the sinister forces inside and outside the family, as well as the crisis hidden behind the metaphysics. underscore 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 un. Chapter 9, Family Conspiracy, The Trial of Family Affection. Lin Chuanghan and Xiang Chen discovered that someone in the upper echelons of the family had already plotted to get rid of her, because her metaphysical ability threatened the interests of the family. Many frame UPS followed, and Lin Chuanghan was cornered. On the verge of life and death, she used metaphysical methods to fight back, exposed the conspiracy one by one, and saved her life. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 10, Life Countdown, Life and Death Decision. Lin Chuanghan's lifespan was running out, and the difficulty of the system task had increased dramatically. She is faced with a choice, whether to continue to work hard to complete the task, or accept the arrangement of fate and give up her life. With the support of Xiang Chen and her friends, she decided not to bow to fate and continue to struggle. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 11 Reshaping Destiny, The Miracle of Life. Lin Chuanghan realized that metaphysics is not only a mechanical task, but also a process of dialogue with fate. She changed the fate of the people around her with her heart, accumulating her lifespan while also rewriting the trajectory of her own life. In the end, she was no longer the sick seedling who took 3 steps in one breath, but became a vigorous metaphysical wizard. Chapter 12, The Perfect Ending. With perseverance and metaphysical system, Lin Chuanghan successfully cracked his fate, cleared his family conspiracy, and regained his dignity and happiness. Xiang Chen turned from friend to friend, becoming her staunchest ally and guardian. Lin Chuanghan finally stood on his own stage, and life was no longer a burden, but a light. Chapter 12, The Perfect Ending, Sequel. Lin Chuanghan stood on the terrace of the wealthy villa, the night was like ink, and the lights of thousands of homes were flickering like a sea of stars. Although her body is not as strong as ordinary people, her perseverance and indifference have already made her a miracle in the eyes of everyone. Frost, you really did it. Xiang Chen stood behind her, his gaze gentle and firm. Lin Chuanghan smiled slightly, it's not easy to come this way, but I know I can't give up. Life may be limited, but every moment of my life, I want to live a wonderful life. Xiang Chen held her hand and said softly, from today on, we are no longer each other's opponents, but comrades in arms who depend on each other for life and death. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 13, A New Beginning, A Choice of Destiny. After the disputes between the wealthy families subsided, Lin Chuanghan was not immersed in the past grievances. There is a new quest hint in the metaphysical system, a challenge is about to unfold that will affect the fate of the entire world. She knows that this is her new mission, and it is also a test to test her growth. Fate never lets anyone go easily, but I will rewrite it in my own way. She looked steadfast and whispered into the night sky. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 14 The world is changing and full of dangers. As the metaphysical mission progressed, visions began to appear throughout the world. The sky flickered and darkened, the earth's ley lines were disordered, and the deep mountains filled with spiritual energy suddenly erupted into a strange beast rampage. Many mysterious organizations are ready to take advantage of this crisis for their own gain. Lin Chuanghan and Xiang Chen organized a team of supernatural beings and vowed to protect the peace of the world. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 15 Go deep into the dangerous realm and crack the mystery of the destiny of heaven. Lin Chuanghan led the team deep into the core of the vision, an ancient source of destiny waiting for her to reveal. There, she encounters her old enemies and the mysterious forces that hide behind her. A bizarre struggle unfolds in time and space, where life and destiny are intertwined. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 16 Life and Death, The Turn of the Wheel of Fate. In the face of powerful enemies and endless challenges, Lin Chuanghan uses what he has learned in metaphysics to turn the tide. The lifespan system unleashes unprecedented power at a critical moment, helping her to save the day. However, behind all this, there is a more far-reaching fate arrangement, waiting for her to complete. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 17, The Confrontation Between Light and Darkness. Finally, Lin Chuanghan fought a decisive battle with the leader of the mysterious force. In battle, time and space are distorted, and the past, present, and future are intertwined into a magnificent and brutal picture. She used her will to live to shake the entire heaven and earth, and finally completely dispelled the darkness. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 18, The Reshaping of Fate, The True Meaning of Metaphysics. After the darkness dissipated, Lin Chuanghan realized that the true meaning of metaphysics is not only a tool for survival, but also the key to understanding the operation of life and the universe. She decided to pass on the wisdom of metaphysics and help more people like her. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 19, The Rest of My Life is Safe and the Legend is Immortal. Lin Chuanghan and Xiang Chen joined hands to carry forward metaphysics and establish an academy with the harmony of fate as the core. Her body is still fragile, but her heart is as tough as steel. She lived a legend with her life, and also made metaphysics a force to change fate. Chapter 20, The Mystery Guest's Visit. Lin Chuanghan's Metaphysical Academy had just stepped into the right track, and a mysterious guest in a grey robe appeared at the door. He called himself Mo Li and brought an ancient talisman that he claimed could help Lin Chuanghan break the shackles of his body and prolong his life. Lin Chuanghan was skeptical, but he also took the talisman with the mentality of trying it out. This is an ancient rune, which can channel the aura of heaven and earth and transform the foundation of your body. Mo Li said mysteriously. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 21, The Body Awakens and Breaks the Cocoon into a Butterfly. Lin Chuanghan followed the instructions of the talisman to breathe, and the Xian Qi in his body suddenly surged, accompanied by intense pain. After a few days, she found that she no longer needed to rely on the task of the system, and adjusted her body state by herself, full of qi and blood, without wheezing in 3 steps, and coughing up blood. She is like a butterfly breaking out of a cocoon and gaining a new lease of life. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 22, The Secrets of the Past, The Truth of Fate. Lin Chuanghan used his newly acquired power to begin to explore the secrets of his past life. She found that in her previous life, she was not a simple sick child, but a descendant of great metaphysics, who was framed for family conspiracy. In this life, the system is not accidental, but a bridge of inheritance set by that great power. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 23, Xiang Chen's Breakthrough and Oath. Xiang Chen also made a breakthrough in cultivation and awakened the power of the family's ancient bloodline. The brother and sister agreed that no matter how difficult the road ahead was, they would work together to rewrite the fate of the family and themselves. They fight side by side to gradually uncover the shocking secrets hidden behind the giants. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 24, The Destruction and Reconstruction of the Family. The Lin family's struggle with their rival families has entered a white heat. Lin Chuanghan used metaphysical wisdom and new strength to thwart the enemy's conspiracy and clear his family's grievances. At the same time, she led the family to rebuild its credibility and glory, and let the former down and out wealthy family rise again. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 25, Paradise, The Return of Life. After years of struggle, Lin Chuanghan chose to settle in a paradise full of aura. The School of Metaphysics, which she founded, became a sacred place for nurturing a new generation of supernatural beings. Xiang Chen accompanied him, and the two laughed and talked about the past, feeling the twists and turns of fate. Underscore 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 un. Chapter 26, Eternal Legends, Infinite Life. Lin Chuanghan wrote his story into a classic book and passed it on to future generations. The The secrets of the metaphysical life-saving system were also revealed, and it became a treasure for people to explore their fate. She has spent her life proving that although fate is not fully controllable, hard work and wisdom can create infinite possibilities. Underscore 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 un. Finale. Lin Zhuanghan finally got rid of the shackles of the past, his life was extended, and his soul was at peace. She and Xiang Chen spent the rest of their lives hand in hand, and the school of metaphysics became a shining and glorious symbol. Fate is like a river, the waves are surging, but as long as the person at the helm does not give up, he will eventually be able to sail to the other side of the light. Underscore 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 un. Postscript. The value of life is not in the length of life, but in how to live the true self. Lin Zhuanghan's metaphysical life-saving road is a rebellion against fate and a love for life. I hope that all readers, in their own destiny, can find their own strength and light, and live a wonderful life.